Hello there everybody, welcome back to my channel, and this week I have some very important news and something to share with you, which is kind of like the same thing. But anyway, first I'm going to take a drink because my throat is dry as fuck from like all the screaming, hooting, and hollering and just cheering that I've been doing these past 2 days, if you count yesterday and today. But yeah. Okay, so I came home from Oklahoma City yesterday. I was in Oklahoma City for the weekend visiting my little brother in the hospital, and yeah, I'm glad to say that he is doing fine. He's recovering. If you didn't know, which I don't think anybody knew other than like my close friends and family, my little brother, he's actually like my stepbrother, but he's like more of a brother to me than my actual biological brother, so I just refer to him as my little brother. So my little brother has been in hospitals for the last 3 months because he's been in a coma. It's just been a lot. It's literally been like an emotional roller coaster, but he's starting to recover. Everything is fine. Like he's doing so much better than he has been doing, and it's just so amazing. But yes, that's not the news that I wanted to share, although that is still really great news. But yes, I have received in the mail yesterday, like I said, I came home yesterday and checked the mail, and I had something in the mail for me, and it was from Engage Life, which is where my therapist is. It's with Engage Life. I go through gender therapy with them, and I have finally received a copy of my referral letter. So it is legitly official that I should be starting hormones as soon as possible. I have received in the mail a copy of my referral letter and another copy of my release forms. So these are the release forms that I got sent to me in the mail before, and I had to sign them and then send them back. And now I have a copy of them again with all the information filled out, because when I got them they were blank, and I just filled in my information and then sent them to them, sent them back, and then they put in their information. So I have a copy of these again and my referral letters. So I have 3 pieces of paper that literally mean the world to me, because this is it. Like, this is the for real sign that I am officially starting transition. The way I've been seeing it is I've been trying to transition literally for the past 3 years now. I've spent a year trying to, like, well, it was more than a year, but I spent like a year or 2 trying to find the right therapist for me. I've talked to, I can't even tell you how many therapists I've talked to, but I've only seen one, like officially. I've only officially seen one therapist, as in I've actually went to where they are and I've been to sessions with them, and that is the therapist that I have now. She's in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and she's just an amazing therapist. I honestly can't picture having a better therapist to go along with this journey with me and help me along my transition to becoming a woman, like a full-fledged, beautiful, gorgeous, sexy woman that is just, I'm just so happy and so excited. Like, I can't express how fucking happy I am. Like, I've never felt this happy before in my life. It's literally like getting these papers in the mail was literally a better feeling than I would get if I were to win the lottery. Although if I were to win the lottery now, that would be like even better, because that would mean I have money to pay for everything. But yeah, so like I just, getting this in the mail was literally, what's the closest thing I can compare it to? I think the closest thing I can compare this to was getting the golden ticket and to go see Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory, you know, from like the movie Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, how only so many people got a golden ticket to go tour the factory and all of that. Like, I literally felt like this was my golden ticket to go see Willy Wonka and this big fucking chocolate factory. Like, that's the closest thing I can come to compare my expressions of happy and excitement and like all of that. Like, a golden ticket to go see Willy Wonka and his Chocolate Factory doesn't even come close to expressing how happy and excited I am about this, but that's like literally the closest thing I can think of to express it. But yes, this is literally like the fucking world to me. And like, I can't even begin to explain how happy this makes me, because this is like legit legal proof on paper that I'm ready for the next step, which to me, the way I see it, hormone replacement therapy is, it's not like the first step in transition, but it is the first big step that you take, you know? Like, once you get to this, it's just like finding a therapist and coming out to everybody was such a small step, but hormone replacement therapy, that is the first huge step in transition, like huge step, because that's what's going to, you know, start changing your body, your figure. That's what's going to help you start growing boobies and just make your skin so much softer and smoother looking and just amazing. It's going to help my hair to grow faster and remain healthy, and so I don't have to use so many fucking hair products to help keep my hair healthy as it grows, because let me tell you, it's a lot of work to keep my hair healthy and let it grow out, especially now that it's summer and you have all this fucking blistering heat, and my hair is dark, like it is almost jet black, so it attracts a lot of heat to where it will feel so hot to where you could like slow roast a chicken or something on my head, because my head gets so hot from my hair, like attracting the heat from the sun. So I've been trying to avoid my hair hitting sunlight as much as I can. Like, when I go outside in my backyard to go tanning, I will literally like wrap my hair up and my like shirt or whatever, and I also cover my face because I don't want to get my face tan, because I already have a lot of dark spots from tanning in the sun without like guarding my face. So I don't want any more dark spots because I already hate the ones that I have, and I just feel like they make me look older and I'm more unattractive. I'm just weird with that. But yeah, so anyway, back to hormones. So I got my letter. Not only did I get my referral letter, like I said, I also got my release forms and all of that. So I'm just, I'm so excited. And I also got 2 business cards in the mail with these for 2 doctors. I believe they're both endocrinologists, but yeah, I think the one that they talked to the most was Dr. Kipchen. But yeah, it's going to be in Oklahoma City, which is where I was during the weekend, like I said. So yeah, I'm hoping that here pretty soon, maybe within a couple of months, I'm hoping, I mean, definitely before the end of the year, I will start hormones for sure. That's a for sure thing that I'm definitely, even if I have to like kill people and rob a bank just to get the money to pay for hormones, like that, I will fucking do it. Just to start hormones before the end of the year. I mean, it's not going to come to that. Let's be honest, like it's not going to come to that. I'm just not a violent person, but you know, I'm just saying, like I will literally do anything. I will hook the streets and become a fucking tranny prostitute if I have to raise money for me to start hormones. Like, it's honestly gotten to the point to where like I don't care as long as I'm making money. I don't care if I have like the shittiest job in the world. Like, as long as I'm making money to save up and raise enough funds to start hormone therapy, to go see the doctor for my first appointment and go through all of the blood work, testing and whatnot to start me on hormones. Like, I don't care like what I have to do to make the money for it. I'm going to fucking do it, because it's literally like, it's here. This is the moment I've been waiting for like my entire life, basically. This is the first huge step in my life that I've been trying so hard to get to the last 3 years of my life. The last 3 fucking years. Going on 4 years now. Actually, now that it's summer, it's been 4 years. The last, like, 4 fucking years of my life since I was a junior in high school. I've been trying to transition, and I spent the first 2 years trying to find the right therapist for me and to start therapy and start hormones as soon as I can. And it wasn't until last year when I actually found the right therapist for me, because there was a time, I kid you not, like I literally just gave up on the search for finding a right therapist, because all the therapists here in Arkansas that I had called and talked to just didn't really seem right for me. They didn't seem like they would really be there to help me. They didn't seem like they really cared. It was just another client for them to have money. You know, it wasn't, you know, like, they wouldn't have treated me like I was like a client, you know? It was just money to them. And I finally found a therapist that actually, you know, I'm an actual like client. I'm not just like money to them, because I've literally have had like so many financial problems, and I think I've only paid for like 1 session, and I've had 3 or 4 sessions after that, and it's been amazing, you know, because they've actually called me to check up on me, and they've showed a lot of care and concern for my life, and they've been doing a lot for me to help me to get to this point, to start hormones. They've done so much to help me and guide me and everything, and it's just been so amazing. I honestly can't see myself with any other therapist to help me go along with this journey, because I honestly feel like I have like the best therapist for me, you know? And it's been a long journey just to get to this step, just to start hormones. It's been a long journey for me, you know? I've had so many problems and so much drama with my family and friends that I've had in high school. You know, I went through so much. And now that I have this in my hand, and I literally look at this every day now, even though I just got it yesterday, but I literally look at this and I think, you know what, fuck everyone who's ever put me down for this, you know, just fuck them, like they don't even fucking matter. They're not even my life anymore anyway, so they honestly, like, they just don't even matter just to begin with. But still, like, this is the world to me. Like, honestly, this right here, this is the fucking world to me. It means so much. And I don't know how to explain how much this means to me, but it's just amazing, you know, because I'm going to be starting hormones soon. I know my last video was basically the same thing, but, you know, I just wanted to come on here and just show you guys that I actually have it. Like, it's in my hands, and it's just amazing. I literally feel like this is like my golden ticket or something. It's just, oh my God. I was sitting here reading this last night, and I literally read it like 100 times last night, and I was just sitting in my bed just like crying my eyes out because I was so happy. And it was amazing. Like, honestly, yesterday was like the best day of my life because I got this in the mail. And I know I say that now, like, this is going to be like this is like the best day of my life now. But, you know, then when I actually start hormones, the first day I start hormones is going to be the best day of my life. And then when I get my first surgery, that's going to be the best day of my life. Then when I get my next surgery, that's going to be the best day of my life. Then when I get my bottom surgery, that's going to be the best day of my life. And then when whenever I find a husband and get married, that's going to be the best day of my life. Like, this is just the first best day of my life that's going to start it all. Like, this is the moment that's just going to start a trail of best days of my life, you know? And I'm so excited. I'm so thankful. Like, I don't even know how to begin to explain how I feel about it. Like, I'm just so happy and so excited. Like, I've never felt so happy and so excited. And it's just, sometimes I have to like pinch myself because I literally feel like I'm dreaming, because 3 years ago, like, getting to this point in my life felt nearly impossible. 2 months ago, this felt impossible to me. And now it's here, and I've not only proved what I have thought wrong, I've also proved people who told me that I'm never going to get to this day wrong. You know, I've had people in my family tell me, you know, like, you're never going to get to that, you know, like, it's never going to happen. You're probably going to just, like, change your mind or whatever. And it's, no, like, I'm transgender, that's who I am, and it's not something, you know, you can change your mind about. It's who you are. And now I'm going to be starting hormones soon. Like, I don't know exactly when, but as soon as I can. I still have to raise up, I think it's $250, I think. I'm just going to say like $300 to $500 just to be safe. And then when I have that money saved up, I am going to be going on a road trip to Oklahoma City to see the doctor and get all my blood work done and whatnot, and maybe start hormones. Like, I'm not sure if I'll start hormones then or if I have to wait and come back to start hormones. Like, I don't know. But I'm definitely planning my road trip up to Oklahoma City. And since I was there this weekend, I kind of got to have a feel of the city and what it's going to be like for when I do make my road trip up there. Because when I make my road trip up there, I literally want to make like a trip out of it. I don't want it to be, you know, just go there to see a doctor and then come home. Like, I want to make like a weekend of it, or if it's on a weekend. Like, if it's not on a weekend, then I'm just gonna make it like a couple of days of it, you know, or to like spend the night in Oklahoma City and then come back like the next day or whatever, you know. Like, I want to make a trip of it. I want to make a party of it. I'm gonna go with my friend Shelby. We're gonna drive up there. We're gonna have fun. We're going to see what the Oklahoma City club scene is like, and just have a party, you know. And I'm just like, I'm excited. I'm just so fucking excited. But yeah, I just wanted to make a video and tell you guys that, you know, it's like legit real. I'm starting hormones soon. I'm not sure when. But yeah, letters got sent to 2 doctors, not just one, but 2. But I think the one that I will probably be seeing is a Dr. Kipchen in Oklahoma City. But yeah, they sent them to 2 people. It was a Dr. Kipchen and a Dr. Hummer. I don't know who any of them are, but yeah. So the reason why I'm going to Oklahoma City to do hormone replacement therapy with doctors there was because the last session I had was over the phone with my therapist, and she called me and she was like talking to me, you know, just like a regular session, and then we started talking about hormones, and she told me that she was going to type up my recommendation letter. And she told me, she was like, you know, I can find somebody and do some research to see if I can find somebody in the Fayetteville area, somewhere around you. And I told her no. Like, I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to have you work to find somebody different and it end up not working out, you know? Like, I'd rather go through the trouble with having to take a road trip to Tulsa or Oklahoma City or wherever with somebody that you've worked with before, so I know it's going to be... it's a very reputable doctor, and you know for sure that they're going to stick with me and help me throughout my transition. And she's like, that's actually a really good idea. Like, that's a very like amazing adult decision that you're making. And I told her, I was like, I know, like, I've thought long and hard about this. I've been waiting for this, like, literally for such a long time, and it's just, if I'm going to do this, like, I want to do it right. I'm going to do it with somebody who is reputable, who you've worked with, and who's been like showing results, you know, like, if you know what I mean, like someone who is going to give me good results and not like overdose me or underdose me. Like, I want everything right and perfect, and I don't want to find somebody new and try to work through that and just, no, like, I want somebody that you've worked with before and that you know is going to stick with me. Because I don't want to deal with any of that drama with finding somebody new and then it not work out and then have to find somebody else. You know, I just don't want to deal with that. I'd rather have somebody and then them stick with me, you know? And she was like, that's what we'll do then. And she typed up my letter and sent it off, and now I'm just fucking I don't know, like, now I just have to raise the funds to pay the doctor, and I think she said the doctor only deals in cash, so yeah, but I am going to do my best to raise the funds, and then, start transition, like, really start transition, because I feel like once you start hormones, that's like, you're really starting transition. Before you get to hormones, I feel like, yes, those are steps to beginning transition, but I feel like, to me, I feel like you really don't start transition until you start hormones. And that, to me, is like the true transition, because that's when you start to go through all the changes and everything, and just, I'm just ready for it. Like, I'm so ready for it. But yeah, I just thought I would come on here and make a video, and just tell you guys that. I know it's probably a long video, but I just felt the need to share this with you guys because it's so amazing that I'm actually going to be starting hormones soon this year. Like, I can't believe it. Like, I can't believe it. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. But yeah, so thank you for watching, and until my next video, I will see all of you sexy bitches later. Bye!